Hi folks, I hope you're well. Something just crossed my mind that is a very interesting point. That if it's possible, it'd be a lovely way to see people. Imagine them as a child that they were. Because with so many people, they're still a little child, even though they're an adult. They are still that little child. It doesn't matter how old they are. They are coping and struggling and they're trying so hard to find a life that makes sense, that makes some degree of sense. Yeah, trying to find that relationship with that somebody who is going to make the journey better. He's going to make the journey fun. And then they discover, like most people, that the person they're with comes with damage. And difficulties. I was at Asda earlier and there's a lady there who I speak to quite often. And she said, because quite often, well, on one occasion I've given her a tone, but on other occasions, you know, she's ordered a taxi or got someone else to take her home. So when I saw her today, I said, "Oh, is your friend coming to take you home?" She said, "No, my partner is picking me up tonight." I said, "Oh, he drives?" She said, "Oh yeah." She said, "Well, we split up, but we got back together." I said, "Okay." I said, "Have you talked about the reason why you split up?" She said, "Well, we're starting to talk about it, yeah." And I went around the shop. When I came back, I said, "Okay. If there's a rot on the wall and you try to paint it over, the rot is still there." And that's the same with relationships. I said, the problem is, getting back together, you want to have fun. You want to be nice to each other. You want to say nice things to each other. So talk about issues. You don't really want to do that because obviously you know you have to do it, but you don't really want to do it because you're starting again. So you're hoping this time it will work okay. I said to her, "Okay. With his car, you have to MOT your car each year." She said, "Well, yeah." I said, "How many times have you did MOT with your relationship?" And she laughed a bit. I said, "Well," I said, "your relationship is more important than the car." And I said, "Okay. Think about it this way. If you MOT your relationship on the 28th of December every year, then every new year You're starting again. A new relationship, basically. Together. Because your relationship is completely clean again. I said, so do it at that sort of time, because, you know, then when it's a new year, you know, okay, it's a new year for our relationship now. Because basically the relationship is new again. All the issues from the last year has been dealt with. So we can start again. And next year we will deal with the issues again. But again, it's like so many people. When you see people, it's very, very difficult to talk to them as an adult. And as I say, it is from that point of view that, yeah, it is the case, people are where they are. And yes, for most people, they're still that very little child. And that's the reason they want people to like them. Because obviously, if you're a little child, you want other kids to like you. So, yeah. The problem is, women they learn as they get older, from a kid to an adult, that they could use their body to make people to like them. And oh my God, that's the worst thing to do, because when you get older you can't use your body anymore. So therefore, what are you going to use now? Yeah. So don't ever do things like that. Well, you see women and men going to gyms and working really hard to make people like them and think they're fit and perfect. But the problem is, all that stuff doesn't mean anything. Not at all. Because if you choose someone because they look amazing, just because they look amazing, after a few years and they're not looking amazing now, the relationship would be bad, because you wanted to be that with that person because they looked amazing. So what's going to happen when they don't look amazing anymore? So yeah. Pick someone who has an amazing nature. Who loves to smile and dance and joke help you to have an amazing life. Pick someone for that reason. Anyway. So yes, if it's all possible. When you meet people, try and imagine them as that small child they were. Because when they do silly things, bad things, then you can understand why. Because little children do silly things and bad things. So there you go. Enjoy. I'll speak to you later. Be a blessing and be blessed. Bye bye.